Welcome to B Drop Los Angeles. We are Katie Jane Carly, and today we are joined by the lovely Mehro. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
We're doing great. Take it away whenever you're ready.
You got it. I will.
All right.
Pull up to a house I've never seen before. Same people, different faces, same stories. Man, I could tell you this is getting boring. If it's gonna stay like this, you know I'm boring. All these people trying to get me start boring, so they can have excuses for what they're doing. That reminds me of all the stories. Only way I know you care is when you're holding. I'm no different. I'm no different. We're all hypocrites, mistaken. Give me attitude like I deserve it. Try to play me and I ain't having it. Cream felt underneath wooden pieces. Time gets lost in the strategies. And one thing you said, one thing is done. One thing goes bad, I ain't having fun. Turn my head and now you're gone. I don't think I can do this anymore, but I'm no different. I'm no different. Ooh, I'm no different. We're all hypocrites, mistaken. We're all hypocrites. We're all hypocrites. I am a hypocrite. I am a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites. We're all hypocrites. I am a hypocrite. I am a hypocrite. That's why I live easily, easily. That's why I forgive easily, easily. We're all hypocrites, mistaken.
That was incredible. Yeah, that was so good. Are these available on all platforms?
They are.
Okay, great. So,
And
yeah,
music
everyone go check
videos
those
for
out.
them too.
Awesome. We love your music. I considered breaking up with my therapist after listening to him because it's so validating. You're empathetic with your words. It's subtle yet powerful. What inspires you when you write your music?
It's a complicated answer because it's a complicated question. Any situation, any circumstance can inspire a song, whether it's a fleeting moment, whether it's in my imagination, whether it's a heartbreaking experience. It's finding the cinematic, the magical of any moment, even moments that just most of us would let pass by. Anything is worthy of a song.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
So you recently released your EP, Sky on Fire, and we wanted to ask you about the short film, which was beautifully done. It was so cool. The part where the man across from you talks about the double-edged sword, and in your song you say we're all hypocrites, and that's so true because it feels like in this world we're always fighting with each other. And I just want to know what your take was like writing that song, and just kind of what led you to build that amazing body of work.
You mean Greenfelt?
Yeah.
I was judging somebody very intensely, and I was having this inner dialogue in my head, just discussing them and how I felt about them as a person. And I realized that the things that I was disgusted by them about were things that I was doing, if not worse than. So I'm like, who the hell am I? Sorry to say that in church, but what am I doing? Yeah, I saw myself in them, and therefore they were in me.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. I mean, we're all kind of connected, the idea that's like we're all cut from the same cloth, Like when I listened to Green Felt, I really loved the line that you had about like green felt under golden pieces. Like to me, that's so interpretive. Like anybody can kind of relate to that in their own way, and I think that's the magical thing about music. You know, what is your songwriting process usually like?
It's different for every song, because the inspiration comes from a different source. Yeah. You never, like, it could be a chord, or it could just be a word, or a title, or an experience, or a feeling, or you have to just let something out. There isn't really a process to it. It's anything and everything, really.
Yeah. Well, you have amazing songs. I think your lyrics are really great. And in fact, it kind of leads me to my next point is in Perfume, your song Perfume, which you released in your EP, right? Yes. Okay, just making sure. You know, there, like when I listened to it, I felt like to me it was saying almost like how a lot of the times we have like an unrealistic idea of the future. I'm not sure if that's what you were going for, but it made me wonder, you know, like in this industry as artists, you know, you have to dream big in order to navigate it, you know, because it's just so crazy. You gotta like shoot for the moon. What advice would you give to an artist who's starting out, who has big dreams, but maybe they may feel like a fraud, or they don't feel like they belong?
We're all frauds.
Yeah.
We're all frauds, and you're worthy, and you're enough. And the most important thing is the music. Nothing else matters. The music videos don't matter. The photos don't matter. It's the music. It's the only thing that'll stick around. And be yourself. That's the greatest power that we have as musicians and artists, is that we are ourselves.
So I saw that you partnered with Calm for the 1111 series, which is so cool. I love that. I love meditation and metaphysical tools and how it can benefit us. I just was wondering what has spirituality like played a role in the music that you make?
I guess in the sense that the songs feel like they come from another place. So it doesn't really feel like I have anything to do with them except just being a vessel or a conduit. And so being open to that, being grateful to that, and letting them come as they do. And it's a great question. It's a hard answer. So
no, that was a great answer. No, yeah, that was awesome. So what do you have planned for 2022? What's next for you?
Well, I'm releasing 2 series of music simultaneously. So there's Alchemy, which is what Greenfelt and Coastline is on. And then there's another series called Dark Corners, which Howling is a song that's on that. And
you just released a music video for that too, right?
Yes.
It's cool. Yes. I watched that. It's really great. Cool. Yeah.
Thanks. So releasing different songs from these different series of music and that have different sounds, and I'm going to be doing that for the rest of the year.
Cool.
Over like every 8 weeks or so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's so exciting.
Thanks.
We're excited to see it. Where can people find you on social media so they can kind of stay tuned? For
Everywhere. You know, of course, more importantly than social media to me though is just listening to the music. So Spotify, Apple, Deezer, YouTube Music, wherever you've got music, that's more important to me than the social media aspect of it. But Mehro, my name's Mehro, Mehro. You can find me.
Cool. Awesome.
Everywhere.
Right. So our final question is, what is your favorite B-side?
God Only Knows by the Beach Boys is my favorite B-side.
Oh, nice. Cool. Awesome. I don't know if I've heard that one.
At first I thought you were meaning like God Only Knows my favorite B-side.
You're like, I'm not going to tell you.
No. God only knows what.
Oh, that's a B-side?
Without you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today. And you did a wonderful job. And everyone go check out his music.
Thank you for having me.